Alright guys, so today we're going to be playing MX Bikes. I haven't played this game in a very long time. Very long. So there have been some new updates and patches in the game that I'm sure I am missing some stuff, but I don't remember this. This is straight rhythm. I don't remember this in the game last time I played, so you have to let me know. If you're a big MX Bikes guy, what is new? What is exactly new in the game? Because I don't really remember. I don't remember two strokes. I don't remember straight rhythm. There's one, maybe two tracks that I don't remember, and we are gonna check out 3 different tracks aside from Red Bull Straight Rhythm, and it's the vanilla version of the game. I am playing it on Steam. It is new to Steam. I believe if you searched, it was on Steam, but it wasn't available. You couldn't buy it yet. So I switched my game over. If you have your game key, you can redeem it for a Steam key, or you can redeem it for a Steam key code and get it on Steam. You don't have to re-buy the game, which is great. So it is $35. I believe that's the same price it was before it was on Steam. So I highly recommend it. I really do. I feel like it's a fairly solid game. Now, if you do buy it, you're probably gonna feel like it's pretty basic. There's not a ton of content, but they're always adding stuff. Actually, I believe it's only one guy. Is it just one guy? I don't know. I don't remember. But if it is a team, it's a very, 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 very small team. So I believe it's just one person. So yeah, I definitely support the game and what they're doing. Now, for me, there's a few things I want to say here. This game I haven't played in forever, and I played for an hour or so before, not before recording. I actually started recording right away when I got into the game, but I played for an hour before I felt like it kind of was coming back to me. Now, since I installed it on Steam, it was brand new, and I had to reset up my bike and everything. I don't have any mods anymore, which actually that probably took about as long as just getting used to the game again, you know what I mean? So yeah, you'll have to reset up your bike and everything. Hopefully you remember that. I didn't. I just kind of played around until I found something that I was kind of comfortable with. I also had to take off all the riding assists and rebind some of the controller settings, like the buttons and stuff for shifting and leaning and all that stuff. So and for sitting down, standing, you know, whatever. Yeah, I had to reset up everything there, so that took some time. But after you do that, when you start the game, you have a lot of assists activated right away. I would get rid of those right away, because when I first started playing, after I installed on Steam, it was way harder to play with the assists than it is to just take them off. And maybe that's because I played for long enough that I've kind of gotten used to that. But yeah, I would take them off. Just get rid of them right away, and then adjust your field of view until you have something that you're kind of comfortable with. This field of view, maybe you don't like it, but for me it does work fairly well. There was also a third person. You saw that at the beginning when we were waving at you. There is a third person, but it's definitely better in first person. And there is you can have 2 different setups, I believe. If you hit select, you can have 2 different first person and then third person. And it also isn't like completely key or controller supported. You have to use the keyboard a bit. If you hit P, I believe you pull a tear off. V changes the camera angle. There's a few other buttons. Yeah, and if you hold down select on the controller, it gives you a clean reset. So if you get like stuck on the fence or whatever, you can get a full reset by holding down select on the controller. I don't remember that either. Was that always in the game? Maybe I just never noticed it, but that's another thing that I kind of noticed. I feel like the suspension is moving a little bit more. It doesn't feel as stiff. The game in general does not feel as stiff as it has in the past. Now, I did see some reviews on Steam from some people. A lot of, there was not a ton, but there was a few that were really good, and then there was a couple that were really bad. They're like, this game sucks, this blah, 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 blah. when you first buy the game and you're trying to get used to it, it feels like it sucks. Because if you're used to just playing console games and casual arcade moto games, it's gonna be tough. But to be completely honest with you, I don't feel like the game sucks. I feel like the game is coming along nicely. It's not finished, obviously. It's still very early access. It says that. But I feel like it's better than even the last time I played it was maybe a year ago, maybe over that. I don't even know. So I feel like it's coming along slowly, but it's getting better. And this is just a vanilla version of the game. I don't know if I said that already. I don't have any mods, but you can get mods. It's not MX Simulator community mods. It's not Reflex community mods. I don't feel like there is as many because the community for this game is just so much more niche, more small than a lot of your other big moto games. But there is some stuff. Right offhand, I don't have any link for you, but if you do buy the game, but you can find them. Just Google. Use Google. It'll find it. It'll definitely point you in the right direction. This is another track I don't really remember. I don't really remember this track, but I love it. It wasn't really hard, and it was just fun hitting some of the jumps and getting a flow. Another suggestion, if you do buy this game, because I feel like if you're a moto gamer on PC, you probably picked this game up already, and if you're a moto gamer on PC, you definitely have Steam. I feel like everybody that plays video games on PC almost has to have Steam. So it just makes it easier. Plus, when he pushes out an update, it should just go straight to Steam. It should update very nicely, and it's just more convenient. Now, maybe there is a demo. I believe there used to be a demo, actually. Hopefully there still is, and you can test it out and see how you feel about it, but definitely worth it. I need to install some mods because the game is super basic right now. I wish the community was bigger. The thing about this game is definitely more simulation than your MXGP, Supercross, MX versus ATV games, for sure. For sure, and I know that's not for everybody. But I also feel like even if you're going full-on simulation in this game, which it does very well, it's still easier to play than MX Simulator is. MX Simulator is like the king of hard to learn and play, and I know a lot of guys love the skill gap, love the fact that not everybody can pick up and play and you have to learn and grind and get better, and if you're a noob, they'll destroy you. I feel like when you get to the top or get really good at the game, it's rewarding for sure. But this game is easier to learn, for me at least, and it's still fairly rewarding when you feel like you did a really good lap, like you really threw down a heater and didn't crash and everything was just working really well together. I feel like you get that satisfaction here too, but it is an easier game to learn. Now, I get this comment multiple times a year that they want to see me play Sim, and I'm flattered, I really am, but guys, I really suck at that game. I really mean it. I'm really bad, and it's annoying for me to play because I know I'm bad, and I just don't ever dedicate enough time to get good at it. Maybe I'll never get good at it, but it's annoying because I have to go get the mods that work for me. I can't just go download the newest tracks because I probably can't get around them. I can't do Supercross tracks, and I can only do the really easy motocross tracks. So it's frustrating to have to be so picky. And if you're asking to see it, maybe you just want to see me play. You just want to see me play, even if you're really good, because it's fun for you to watch a guy that's really bad. And I get that, but I'm not having fun doing it. If I'm not having fun, it's really hard to do a video, you know what I mean? It's hard to get the motivation to make the video. So I'm not saying I'll never play Sim again, but I know this isn't Sim, but it's the next best thing to Sim, if you're a Sim guy and want to see me play MX Sim. So yeah, I mean, for me, I prefer this over Sim, but that's just because it's easier for me. I mean, I play a lot of moto games for YouTube, but I don't really play moto games outside of YouTube. I get my moto game fix when I make videos, and then when I'm not doing YouTube, I'm playing a lot of other stuff. For instance, I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2 lately because it went free to play on Steam. If I played Sim, as hard as I play Destiny 2 right now, yeah, I'm pretty sure I could learn a lot, get better, and whatever, but I just don't feel like doing that, you know what I mean? I'd have to force myself to sit down and play, and then I'm not having fun, and then nobody's having fun, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but that's all I really have to say about this. Definitely a good game. I highly recommend you guys check it out on Steam. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. And until the next video, take it easy.